And welcome to this video. So sorry it is incredibly late, but that's what happens when your lighting is the sun and the sun doesn't want to come out for a while. But here I am, and I have these wrap-ups for you, and this is the monthly wrap-up that you are watching where I just kind of talk about my month in general, the things I really liked about it, and here we go. Let's get started. As always, I start with my favorite moments or my favorite memories of the month. The first one I want to talk about, I guess we'll just condense it. There are 2 days where I did bowling. The first time I went bowling, it was for my friend Jordan's birthday. We went to the Roosevelt Hotel because they had a bowling lane that you can rent, like, just for yourself. So we rented it for an hour, so we played some bowling with just ourselves, and we had our own private lane, and it was pretty exciting, and we got to drink. It was just a fun time, and it was also just a fun time to see Jordan as well as Hannah and Joe, who I do love very much, and I love seeing them a lot. And then the other bowling that I did was literally 2 days after that, and I went bowling with some people at work. Every summer we always have some event that we plan, and this year we did bowling, and I'm usually not great at bowling, but for some reason this night I bowled over 100, which is very rare for me and very exciting of a moment. I got like 2 strikes. It was fun. Hanging out with coworkers outside of work. I always love being with my coworkers outside of work because they're just such fun people, and so when you're in a work setting you can't really have as much fun as you would if you were outside of work. So those are like the 2 bowling events that I had that were very fun. And then my last favorite moment that I want to talk about is, of course, Florida. I went on a little mini vacation with some friends of mine from college, and we went to Florida, and it was just a really fun time. It was a very chill and like relaxing time. I do have a vlog of my trip up here on YouTube, so go check it out. I have a link down below. And it was also just really great seeing these people. I hadn't seen Thompson in like a year, and I hadn't seen Ryan in like 4 years, so it was just a really fun time to see them. I also learned how to ride a bike on this vacation trip because I've never learned how to ride a bike, and I finally learned how to ride a bike. I'm still not great at it. I only ever did it once on this trip. Now let's go on to my favorite things of this month, and I don't have a lot of favorite things either. My first favorite thing are AT&T commercials, but there's only like 2 out that I really like, and they're hysterical. There's one that it starts off as like a romantic comedy, and then it turns into a horror film, and then there's one that starts out like very suspenseful with a bus, and then it turns into a musical at the end, and it's just, they're really funny and they're fun, and I just really enjoyed the AT&T commercials that I saw this month, so props to you, AT&T. Another one of my favorite things this month is this. This is a pajama onesie, and I love the straps on it. I don't know why, but I do love the straps, but it is a onesie, so it's like a romper, but they're pajamas. And these were on sale at Target for $10. I like that about it too. But this is also just super comfortable. I've been wearing this like every single night. It is just heaven on earth. And what's best about it, my favorite thing about it, is that these sequins are reversible. So you can change it and it'll say Love USA. I really like this onesie a lot, and I like that it was on sale, and it's very comfortable, and I wear it to bed almost every night now. They're now my new pajamas. Now let's talk about some TV shows that I've been watching this month. I did not watch a lot of TV shows just because the fall season hasn't started yet. We're still kind of towards the end of the summer. But there are 3 that I want to talk about. I've watched a little bit more than 3, but there are just 3 that I want to talk about. The first one is Wrecked. This is a TV show that I had never heard of, but I was watching a trailer for the 3rd season, and I was like, oh my god, this looks so great and so funny, and then I found out it was the 3rd season that I watched the trailer for, and I was like, wait, so there are more seasons? So I found season 1 and 2, and I watched those, and then season 3 started in August, and I freaking love this show. It's on TBS. It's like a half-hour comedy. It is so funny. The first season is kind of like the comedy version of Lost, because With this show, we have a bunch of people on a plane. The plane crashes on an island. They kind of have to try and survive and figure out how to get off the island. And so the first season deals with all of that, and it's very, like, comedy version of Lost, which gave me those Lost feelings, and it was just so great. The second season, we kind of deal with, like, pirates, but not, like, our Métis pirates. They're more, like, modern-day pirates in the sense where they're, like, on a ship, and they plunder, and they steal, and they kill, and, like, whatever. So it was more like realistic pirates. And then this third season that has just started, it's kind of like the comedy version of Hunger Games. And it's just a really funny show, and I'm very much enjoying it. I highly recommend checking it out, especially if you like comedy and if you like Lost. Check this out. The next TV show I want to talk about that I watched this month is Nailed It! I'm a huge baker. If you know me, you know I love to bake. This show takes a different spin on the baking. This is a Netflix show, and it's about, they take like normal people from their homes and put them in a baking competition. So it's not like professional bakers, it's just like stay-at-home moms or like grandfathers or like whatever, like doing a baking competition. And they have them bake these like elaborate cakes or like elaborate desserts, trying to see if they can like nail it. And then whoever nails it the most gets like $10,000. I would love to be on this show, but I already know a lot more than most of the people on this show know. It was really funny, and I surprisingly really liked the host. I thought I was gonna find her like super annoying, but I actually really liked her a lot. And I like the chef that's one of the judges as well. I think this show is just so great. And of course, the last episode in this show so far, I'm hoping they'll have another season. The last episode of this show that I've watched is with the Queer Eye guys. They decided to do a little like mini Nailed It baking challenge, and it was funny to watch. And I really liked this show a lot. And then the last show I want to talk about is 13 Reasons Why. The second season came out a couple months ago, but I haven't really been watching it just because I heard a lot of bad things about the second season. But I finally took a chance and like decided to watch the second season, and I haven't finished the second season yet because it's just so difficult to get through because it's so bad. And it makes me so upset because the first season I felt was really good, but it was like the second season just decided to stop being good. The acting has gone downhill, the writing is terrible, and a lot of the times the like relationships in this show just, A, they don't have good chemistry, and B, just don't make any sense to me. Because with the second season, they're now like going on trial because the parents of the daughter who killed herself are in court against the school about the whole bullying situation, when they really should be in court with the guy who fucking raped their daughter. And of course the guy who raped the daughter is like getting away with everything right now, and it's just really frustrating. Again, I haven't finished the season, so maybe he did by the end, but it's just, this is like painful to watch the second season because it's just really bad all around. So if you're gonna watch this season, just watch the first season, I recommend, but also keep in mind that it's very hard to watch because they do deal with a lot of topics, but they also actually show the rape happening and they show the suicide happening, and it's just a very graphic and hard thing to watch. But I personally absolutely think the first season is incredible and amazing. Skip the second season if you can. Now we're going to add a new section to this video that I added last month, and I kind of want to add it again for this month. If you do not like this part of the video, you can let me know and I won't put this in the videos anymore. But I just want to show you guys my bullet journal for the month of August. I really enjoy watching people's bullet journal videos, and so I kind of just want to like put that in here and start showing you my bullet journal. So here, take a look at my bullet journal for the month of August. Okay guys, so here we have the August bullet journal. And as you can tell, my theme is palm trees. So we have a bunch of palm trees. Over here I have some like beachy stickers to go along with the beach and the palm trees, but over here we have 2 pictures that have palm trees on them and like quotes. And the first quote is, "It is the nature of a strong heart that like the palm tree it strives ever upward when it is burdened." And then the second quote is, "May you never be too busy to stop and breathe under a palm tree." And then just a sticker that says "Stay cool" because it does get very hot in August. And then of course we have over here the palm tree with the month, and then of course the red dots are my period. Fun! And then here we have the book wrap-up. As always, I always have a book wrap-up in here. And over here it's where the books that I want to read for the month and the books that I want to buy in the month. And then other books I read, other books I buy. And then of course the list of the books I read with their star rating. And then I do the same with the movies. So I have my movie wrap-up. So these are the movies that I wanted to watch. These are other movies I watched. Movies I wanted to buy, other movies I bought, and then of course the movies I watched with their star rating. And then here are the notes on the books, and then my notes on the movies, more notes on movies. This ended up just becoming a blank page because I wanted to watch a few more movies this month, but I didn't quite get to them. And then here we go, we have the TV shows that I watch, favorite things, favorite song. I even have my Florida packing list this time around because since I was going to Florida, I wanted to have a packing list, and this was a great place, I think, to put a packing list. And then over here is my habit tracker. I did it differently this time. I kind of like this way better, even though this is a hassle to draw. But this is my habit tracker, and then my mood tracker for the month as well, which I just colored in palm tree, a different shade of green. And then we have the favorite moments or my favorite memories of the month. So here are the bowling, and then each day in Florida got its own little page. And then it ends with this. I really like that because it's the quote, "I like me better when I'm with you," which, spoiler alert, goes with my favorite song of the month. And then at the end of it, I decided to put my fall TV schedule because I just needed a place to put the fall TV schedule to remind me of what days I'm watching what and on what channel and at what time they are. So it just helps me keep track. If you haven't seen my fall TV schedule video, please go check it out. I have a link down below for it. And there you have it. That is my bullet journal for the month of August. And now we're going to talk about my favorite song of the month. And if you watched my movie wrap-up, you know that I was absolutely in love with the movie To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Like, I really just want to watch it again, just thinking about it right now. But there is a song in that movie. It was also part of the trailer for this movie, and that is called I Like Me Better, and it's by Lauv. I don't know how to pronounce the name. But this is also just a really fun and catchy song, and I just love it so much, and whenever I listen to it, I do think about the movie To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and it's great. And this kind of became like the anthem to my Florida trip, just because it also does reflect my friendship with these people that I went to Florida with, because I like me better when I'm with you. So true. I love this song. I was listening to it like on repeat, like all month long. Like once that movie came out, that song was the only song I listened to all month. Literally. There was no other songs I listened to. I was on the car ride to work, just constantly with that song on repeat. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please definitely check out my movie wrap-up and my reading wrap-up for the month of August, and I will hopefully see you guys soon with another video. Bye!
Waking up in this bed next to you is where the room, yeah, got no ceiling. If we lay, let the day just pass us by. I might get to too much time.